talking about the fact that energy is channeled through the entire body. That's what makes us alive. It's an electrical field that we can coordinate and gently manipulate to invigorate our wellness. And if you want to improve your mindset, you want to improve the casing of your mind, which is your scalp. Your scalp protects your skull. Now, it's got a sheet underneath, which is a fibrous sheet called the aponeurosis, and that word is neurotic. Okay, so if you want to improve symptoms of a neurosis, you want to loosen up the area. So let's do a simple technique you can do anywhere. I'm going to put this down. So you take your fingers and just gently put them on your scalp and slide it. Right? You're going to slide it, and you'll see it moves around. You can open up your hands as well and slide it.
But actually move your scalp.
And you'll move your scalp around. When was the last time you did this exercise? Probably
when I wash
never.
my hair, but then I'm not doing it.
That's another great point,
Yeah,
Sally.
yeah.
You should make your time in the shower a healing session by letting the water. And when you wash your hair, don't just gently, get in there
Massage
and
it.
move it around and slide the top of the scalp. What you will know is that you're going to wash away stress, and you're going to water your creativity, and your brain energy is going to benefit from that.
Actually, I was just saying that, but I guess I do
Okay.
that. Of course,
So-
it's washing away afterwards.
So I think-
whatever was stuck, we're washing
Yeah.
away from ourselves.
So I think what I'm going to
Absolutely.
do now, when I get stuck, when I'm doing something
Run
I
to a
can't go,
shower.
I'll go take a shower.
You take
That's
a shower and
exactly
put your
right,
head
yeah.
under the sink. It
Absolutely.
really makes a difference, especially if you moderate the temperature. You want to end with cold. Okay,
Oh,
as
really?
cold
Always
as you're
said
comfortable
that.
with,
So-
because it wakes you up.
So there's a reason that they tell you go afterwards, finish your hair wash with a cold shower.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Even hairdressers do that.
And
I
if
wasn't
you-
even sure myself why, but
It's really true. Now,
Yeah, I know they
also,
do, yeah.
here's another technique. If you're having issues sleeping, you want to make the shower as warm as possible, because you want to raise your body temperature. So when you leave the shower, when it descends, that creates a relaxation, and it will help you sleep naturally.
Yeah. Yeah, people often say, I took a shower before I went to sleep and I really had a good night's sleep. That is not, that's what happens, right?
big deal. It's very, very
absolutely.
There's a
true.
reason for that
Absolutely.
then, yeah.
Absolutely, the temperature, the cold constricts, and then it pops open. That creates that energy. But the warm expands, and then when it gently goes back to the natural state, it relaxes. So that's why it's so effective.
So even, I'm just thinking, taking a sauna comes to my mind.
Or
And
people
then,
are into ice plunges
and then they
now.
used to go,
Yeah,
yes,
that-
also that
Ooh.
too.
That's a lot,
That's
but
meant
they
to-
do it for
yeah.
a reason, because it creates a cold. It shrinks everything up,
it's a
and
such a
then
shock
it
to your
shrinkage.
system.
Yeah, but if you can take it, I'm
Absolutely.
not saying I could do that, but if you can, everybody is so refreshed after that. They feel differently.
But you can also modify it and take it in the shower. At the very end of the shower, turn the knob
just turn-
and make it a
you mean
little bit
before you-
cold, so you can feel comfortable but feel that invigoration of the
Okay.
temperature
But after a
differentiation.
sauna, they used to, well, I don't know, I haven't been for a while, that you jump into a cold pool.
Yes, some
right? So
people do
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah, so, okay, well, I get it, take
So
a
you've got
take a
your work
shower.
cut out for
I
you,
do. I
Jay.
mean, with
Showers,
with
hair-
the warm shower, and then at the end of the shower, before you get out, turn it down to cold, and
So tune in next week. We're going to have a different Jay here.
oh, yeah. Maybe a more relaxed.
But it
version.
really
Yes,
helps
no, it
with
does, yeah,
creativity,
yeah.
and it clears away that which no longer serves you, so you're not
right.
stuck. It frees you up so you can live your best life.
Beautiful. That's great advice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So do you find the majority of people that are coming to you come for the relief of stress or pain?
I think we are inundated with stress and uncertainty, and it's up to us to take control of our personal health and wellness, to make the change, to make the difference, to feel better every day in every way. And that's up to you. So little small improvements make a big difference. So loosen up this area between your eyes. Go on the top of your head and loosen up your stuck skull. Make sure that you take a deep breath. That's another really important thing. We
Breathing
can
is
breathe
actually
in
important.
Breathing,
and
I
breathe
know, is,
out.
Yeah, breathing is very
We want to
important.
loosen up our shoulders. Our shoulders are never earrings. We drop our shoulders and give our
Yeah.
neck and our spine the ability to align
Yeah.
so you can feel fine.
I'm,
Oh, I love that.
yeah, and
That was poetry.
And
I
I'm,
love it
uh,
in motion.
And
Thank
I
you.
recently
Absolutely.
just learned,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
learned a different breathing technique. Have you ever heard of square breathing?
Very interesting, yes.
You know, where you take deep breaths, 1, 2, 3, hold it for 3, and then let it out for 3.
Jay, I am so impressed. You knew about this all the time. You were just quiet about it.
Well, you know, I gotta.
No,
But
that's
yeah,
And these are all easy, free, instant relief
Absolutely.
that will help you make a big impact on your wellness because knowledge is power.
So the breathing actually relaxes your whole body, right? Because, I mean, if you're in pain or someone has an accident of some kind, the first thing they tell you, if they know anything about this, is breathe. Just breathe, right? So
Well,
there's
that helps there's two nervous systems. There's the sympathetic nervous system, which
Right.
is the fight and flight, and that can create a shift in hormones which impacts your memory. That's why people who are so stressed out all the time are more prone to dementia. They're more prone to Parkinson's and Alzheimer's because of the biochemical cascade that happens with stress. So you want to do whatever you can to modulate and keep your system in balance. And these are great ways to do it. And I love the fact that it's free. And I love the fact that it's instantaneous and available to you at your desk, in your kitchen, wherever you happen to be. You can improve your wellness.
So if people want to come to you, which is I highly recommend,
Thank
okay, if they
you.
can just put maybe under the screen somebody just
Sure.
or
Well, you can visit. I have a YouTube channel, which is Dr. Nancy Talks Health. You can put in Dr. Nancy Powers.
Yeah, we got it up there
with an
now.
S. There's an S on
with
the
an
end.
S.
Dr.
Oh.
Nancy Powers with an
Okay.
S. But if you go on Dr. Nancy Powers, type it in, I have a lot of information on wellness techniques, tips, strategies, techniques, and I have all sorts of tools, tips, techniques, and surefire strategies to help you feel better every day in every way and keep you out of the hospital. This functional medicine helps you function better naturally. And isn't that the point?
Absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I find that even doctors today that may have not really understood, I'm not going to say believe because I don't know, but they haven't really wanted to talk about it. More and more doctors today are talking about this.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well, it's the
yeah.
evolution of the revolution of wellness, and here we are.
And the patients come in, and they, for whatever reasons, and there's some of the things that are causing this. I know that.
That's right.
But without going into all what
Yeah.
people.
Well,
talk-
that's why creativity is so important.
Right.
If you block your creativity, it creates a biochemical rebellion inside
Yeah.
of you.
It's
and
like
they
some sort of
say-
an imbalance at the.
And
yeah.
I was hearing
Yeah.
somebody said that stuck creativity metastasizes.
Yes, it
so
does.
you want to
Oh, really?
express
Wow.
it
Yes, yeah.
so you're not stuck with stagnating negative energy, which impacts every single cell of your entire body. So this is why, if you've never done art before, think of a way for you to improve and add art into your life.
Well, yeah.
That's why we're
did
going
that.
inside the
a lot
artist
of
mind.
a lot of my artwork came to me actually in a dream many years ago. But I immediately, I didn't understand it completely at that time, but I was given messages without going into the whole story. And I started, but what I realized I was doing is actually drawing energy in some of it.
Yes.
So I realized that energy was expanding from me
Channeling.
onto, yes,
It's channeling
Then of
from
course
you.
it went into psychic abilities, but that's how mine started actually. It's
Absolutely.
energy flowing through me, which I allowed because I'm painting even now, even with
Yeah.
my eyes closed, I could do what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
It's true.
So-
the energy flows through you
flows
and
through you,
onto
yes.
your
Thank you.
artwork.
But you have
We've
to
got
feel
4 minutes.
good. That's the whole
You have
thing.
to,
Yeah.
and also go with what you feel. I mean, that's so important because if you're going against what you actually are feeling from your gut,
Right.
it's going to go against you, as you know.
It's
And then we're talking disease
contraindicated.
again. Right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dis-ease.
Yeah,
So we want to
absolutely.
improve ease. We want to improve wellness. wellness.
Yeah.
We want to improve happiness with these really important little tiny changes that make a big difference.
Little by little, as
So-
I was used to be told, little by little. So you start
Yeah.
practicing that, you feel better.
Yeah.
So what else do we do?
So
right?
a good time to do this now. Sometimes, if you wake up in the morning, you feel stressed before you're even out of bed.
Right.
Then that's a time to do this.
Start
or
off with
that's
say
when
to yourself, Jay, I love you. I'm going to have a
Absolutely.
great day, and then continue.
Do a
Right,
positive,
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
right. Let
Positive
the miracles
affirmation.
unfold.
Yeah.
That's
Affirmation.
right. Manifest your miracles.
And
it
it
matters.
works. It absolutely works.
That's
Right.
the
Yeah.
intention.
Yes, of
You
course.
set the intention, and that creates prevention for a lot of upsetment, and sadness. So you want to make these intentions, make these decisions to carry
Right.
And
your
it
day.
accelerates from there because you're going to walk out as we're talking now. I know I was going to have a good day.
That's
we
right.
get together and I call it vibrational energy. We're on that same vibrational energy.
That's
moment
right.
we met a
That's
little
right.
while ago. I felt that. You felt that. So
Absolutely.
it's not
That's-
something we're making up. right?
Absolutely. That's
Right.
sensational
Yeah.
vibrational energy.
Absolutely.
And here we are.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, we're coming to the end of the show. I could have do this for the next hour.
This
I think
is,
we may
well,
have
that-
one more
yeah,
minute.
This is,
But please come
so
back.
this
Really
is so
important.
Please
Oh, I
come
love
back.
to.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so
yeah.
much.
this is so
important.
informative.
This is
and
life changing
it
and life
is.
enhancing.
Literally,
It is,
literally
and
life-changing.
especially,
Yes,
for
yes. I was
people
right
that
with the
are,
1 minute.
who are creative, with a creative mind. This will help you free up your creativity.
And just
to-
before not to interrupt you, but we're talking on the same thing with someone playing the piano. I can't play the piano, but they'll sit down and they start playing because they've heard something, but that energy is flowing through them.
They have
It's
the-
coming out with the,
the
piano,
energy,
as
yeah.
you as an artist, as me as an
I
artist.
think even like singers would
Singers,
do that.
yes.
I mean they do the whole thing and breathing.
The
It's all
scales.
part of the same thing of the creative mind.
So I
That's
think
right.
that brings us to the end of the show.
And we did go inside the artist's mind.
We literally did.
That's true.
And
We really
absolutely. What a
did.